Now that I'm presumed dead, the population of Tres Bujos is down to 1,287 souls. We've got a library, one grocery store, and a credit union. There's an ice cream parlor that does buck-a-scoop nights, and down on Hidalgo Road, a drive-in movie theater that shows back-to-back 80s flicks on Fridays. It's a small town, sure, the kind they write country songs about. But I never realized just how small it was until this very moment, standing at a fountain in the center of the Arcana Academy campus. My entire hometown and everyone in it could fit on this one square. There are more people milling around the fountain than I've ever seen gathered in one place before, including the time at Sancho's Bar and Grill when Dave Staub won $2,000 on a lotto scratch-off and offered to pick up everyone's tab for the whole weekend. Massive, Gothic-style buildings dominate the landscape like something out of a black-and-white horror movie. You'd think the architecture would look out of place in the desert, but everything is built right into the surroundings, as if the campus was carved from the sandstone itself. The fountain is a work of art, a giant marble sculpture representing all four suits of the tarot. The chalice is in the center, with a wand and sword crossed behind it. A pentacle hovers above, slowly rotating as water overflows from the chalice. I must look like a total tourist with my mouth hanging open, but I don't care. I can't even wrap my head around how amazing this place is.
The campus was modeled after the original Arcana Academy in Great Britain,
Dr. Devane says, appearing right behind me. If anyone noticed our sudden arrival at the fountain, no one seems to think it's odd. Devane places his hand on the small of my back, in an appropriate, professorial sort of way, of course, and leads me around the fountain.
The architects had to make modifications for the desert environment, he continues. So what we're left with is an Old World meets Old West motif. An odd mix, perhaps, but it works.
It's breathtaking.
You were right at Lala's, he says. The Academy is taller in person.
I laugh, slowly turning in place to take everything in. It's impossibly large and sprawling, buildings and rock formations and saguaros and sculptures intermingling like one big natural landscape. There are so many nooks and crannies to explore. Is the Great Britain campus still there? I ask, jogging to catch up as Devane leads us away from the fountain. I thought this was the only Arcana Academy.
Oh no, there are 6 campuses throughout the world, though ours is the largest and one of only 3 still actively teaching students, along with Paris and Copenhagen. Buenos Aires and Tokyo are used as magical research facilities only, and the original campus in London now serves as headquarters for APOA, the Association for the Preservation of the Occult Arts.
What's that?
They work as both archivists and public relations managers, essentially. It's APOA's job to ensure that our traditions, history, culture, and important artifacts are preserved for future generations, as well as to interface with the non-magical public to try to help people better understand us.
Sounds like they could use some more help in that department.
They're chronically understaffed. Many of our graduates do go on to work for APOA, but it's not as hands-on as some of the other magical careers out there and infinitely less exciting.